What's up YouTube, this is Call of Duty 4Man221, and we're waiting for our opponent on our 1 vs 1 live commentary Shogun. The funds are, believe, medium, and I have chosen a very small army, but very experienced army. Okay, so we're going to start off with my 3 bow warrior monks, which I'm sure could easily take on maybe even 5 bow samurai. I've got my 3 katana samurai. I've got last sight UC, which are green. I've got royal guards, which are blue and black. And I've got my golden samurai in gold and black. That was also the color of my standard troops, but I've brought all veterans to this battle, including my second best guard, which is my 2nd grade guard, and my rough riders. We're going to hide our cavalry in the woods and prepare to start. Now the retainers I'm using are 1 plus morale, 1 plus morale for all melee infantry, 2 melee attack for all sword infantry. Obviously that to get Shogun's embassy to play the great guard, and I've also used untrained Fujikook. Now with this, it cancels out what he played against me, which is the same card. So that's a good one to always have. So my guys, technically, they don't lose any attack whatsoever. They even get, this cancels out that card. So he's fighting a disadvantage, and also, as you can see, my katana samurai stats are over on the right side over here, and they do have 18 attack. So let's look at my opponent's army, live commentary style. He has chosen to go with 3, 2, 5, 7, 9. Chosen to go with 2 bow samurai, along with a bunch of lone sword ashigaru and a couple katana samurai. He's got some katana cav and some more katana cav. So let's not be little girls and hide in the woods. Let's go meet this army. Now, I'm either gonna die like a man, or I'm gonna win a great victory. So, the only way I'm gonna win this is by him engaging my front lines. First of all, I gotta win the archer fight, no problem. But I've got to use my archer fire very effectively on, not on his lone swords, but on his katana samurai. So my katana samurai will, my cavalry should be able to hit him in the flank or the rear of his troops fighting my front line, and then we should be able to win that. Now I'm gonna hide my cav in the woods here to see if we'll play a little bit more aggressive, thinking I've spent all my money on these veteran troops, but he doesn't know that I've got almost a quarter of my 10,000 salary just in these 2 units. So people are complaining about lone sword spam, and there's apparently a patch that I got that one of my subscribers told me about, where these guys were morphed down a little bit. But honestly, once again, not too hard to beat these guys. I hope in 10 minutes. I'm not saying, wow, I lost, but basically lone sword have really bad morale. Like, look at my morale. We've got 14 morale. These guys have like 4. I don't care if you have a 9 chevron one. I'm gonna wait for him to get a little bit closer, because I don't have any spears that he can see, at least. I've also got the rally ability, the stand and fight, and the dismount. Obviously everyone has. And I got an inspire ability. It's ready in 9 seconds. So I'm wondering, should I do the ambush? I'm gonna let them get a little bit closer. I guess I'll put my archers like this and angle my army. That way he'll be more inclined to attack, because we should be just getting close to being in range here. I'm gonna actually bring out my Yari cavalry right now. Make him think I have no other troops there. He probably knew I had some cavalry contingent hiding, and now he thinks he has a cavalry advantage with 2 katana. Oh look, the pathetic little bow samurai want to come play with my monks. Now my monks' names are, it's not a dress, Wolfpack, and I just wanted cool clothes. I think those are the best names in the world. Clearly the most creative. I am just being kidding there. So they're in range. We're going to open up with a fire volley. They're in tight formation. That is a big mistake he's making. He's trying to get in range, and we're just going to hit these guys with arrows. Boom! You just see that? I just took out a third of their numbers on that one strike. Yeah, I might want to just move these guys over here. So yeah, look, their morale's already shot, and now these guys are already wavering. As you can see, they have lost a lot of casualties. So I love my bow warrior monks. He knows he's in trouble right now. He's gonna start rushing up with some of his troops, kind of like keeping an eye on his cavalry. So let's go priority targets. That'd be these katana samurai right here. It's a priority target. So we're gonna start shooting at them. Now he's weaving his cavalry around. So right now I'm gonna bring out my great guard, and then we're gonna attack his cavalry. He's gonna bring over some death squad Yari. So these were the only guys I'd be a little bit worried about. His veteran guys, as you can see, we are chopping them down. So at this point I need to withdraw behind the safety of my katana samurai. So we're gonna engage in the cavalry battle here. Try to get rid of his cavalry quickly, and then come back for a rear strike on his soldiers. So we've actually... I'm not really afraid of any of these. I'm just afraid of his katana samurai. No, it might be wise to actually target his general. My great guard are coming here, and they're going to absolutely just destroy his guys. So the question is, will we have enough time for my cavalry to win that and then be able to attack his guys? So my archers are actually making a mistake. He's put his general in loose formation. Is there any other troops that these katana right here need to be attacked? not gonna try to let these guys get the charge on me. Charge! Lone Star got a little bit of a charge. I'm gonna rally my soldiers. Rally. I'm gonna inspire this guy here. Then I'm gonna go on a stand and fight and encourage my men to fight even more. So his cavalry's been routed off the field, so now I'm gonna come in on that strike I was talking about. As you can see, just these guys, they're getting a lot of kills here. They've already got 65, you know. See, this is a bad thing about... Once again, I don't want to point out that my opponent is a 5-star, so... I don't want to be like, oh, this guy's really bad. He was actually very nice to me. It was a polite player in the lobby, too, so... It's basically over. Once I can... If I can get a nice rear charge on these guys, I should be able to rout them. Because their morale's red right now. And my cavalry just comes in from the side. And that should be a death blow to my opponent. So, good game to my opponent. I hope you learned some tactics about quality armies versus quantity. And obviously quantity, all I needed was 3 spear units to wrap up his guys. So, good game to my opponent. And I hope you enjoyed this battle. Let's bring you the live results. And then I'll end it so you guys can actually see the results. Game's glitching out a little bit. Do you hear my music? It's weird. So, some of the tactics I would talk about would probably be the fact that I had superior. I won the archer fight. I clearly won the cavalry fight. And you know, that's all you really need. You need to win the cavalry and the archery fight. Now, if you lose both of those, you're in trouble. So you're forced to attack, which he was. And then if your opponent has their extra cavalry, they can do a rear strike like I did. It's more of a side strike, and plus, I told you, not very good quality archers there. And then I chose priority targets with your archers and your ammo. I'm gonna say good game. By the way, that was being spectated by Dutch Samurai. I was fighting against Goroth or whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I killed 1,000 of his troops. He outnumbered me by over 1,000 men. This is Call You 4 Man 221 Son. I hope you enjoyed.